everybody! That's not what I wanted to show you. Hello, everybody! Can you see me? Okay, good. I just sit here and wait for that little number to see that you guys are here with me hanging out. It is Demo Donna here. Hi, Ginger. Hey, everybody out there. Happy almost Thanksgiving, Black Friday sales. I see you guys have already been shopping. So I am literally just going to go over 4 new items, maybe do a quick demo and let you guys get back to shopping if that's what you want to do. Okay, here we go. All right, to get started, we have something brand new that we have never done this year for our Black Friday event, and that is 20% off site-wide. So that is huge, first time ever for Queen & Company. So please take advantage of that. Also, when you click on our Black Friday sale, which you'll see Shop, Sale, Black Friday, click on that and you'll get all of the information that you need for this Black Friday event. Like when is it over, which would be Sunday, from now until Sunday. Check that out, please, and have fun. And thank you guys again for all of your fabulous customerness. You guys are the best, and we are so lucky to have you. So enjoy shopping, and thank you from everybody at Queen & Company for your royalty. Why don't I just say that? Okay, I am very excited. I am going to start with the bows tonight. The beautiful bows foundation set. And you know, I don't have a normal printout to tell me exactly how many dies are in this set. So I'm sure Ginger can chime in. There's a lot of dies. Let's just start with that. So I made all my bows using the Jolly Jingles and the Jolly Jingles Solid. And I also wanted to point out to you guys that I cut out all of my bows with my little 2.5 inch, my small little portable die cut machine. So I don't know about you, but sometimes when I know I'm gonna have to go somewhere and wait, I take my little die cut machine and cut out a bunch of stuff. Well, they all fit, all of your dies for your bows fit inside that little die cut machine. So that's always good to know. I also want to show you guys this lovely color coordinated, size perfectly sheet here that Ginger has put together for us. And what I did, as you can see, I've already gone ahead and etched all of the numbers on my bows, so I know which one goes to which. So here, for instance, is 1. And I did create a little video. I haven't edited it yet, so keep an eye out for that. Of course, I will go ahead and post it. But what I did was I peeled every one of my bow dies off and I laid them right on top of this guide here. So each one I went and found all of the items as to where exactly they go. And then I pulled out my little hand etching device, the etching pen, and I labeled each one of them one at a time and took them off. And then from here on out, I don't need to use the guide anymore because I have them all layered. So that is how, to me, the best way to start when you first get your package is to get your packaging, pop all of your dies off, put them all on this grid, and then one at a time, go ahead and write in your numbers. And it's nice because we're always dealing with the tiny little foundation die edges. So it was nice because we have a nice big place to write our numbers on the bows. So I wanted to point that out first. Next, what I'm gonna do is show you the fabulous step-by-step, again, color coordinated on how to create your bow. And there are 8 different bows in this kit. And I'm first gonna show you each bow. So I made 2 out of this. Well, we'll just do this one. So this is your bow number 1. And you can see your bow number 1 is a total of these 3 pieces. And I am going to create one bow for you live so you can see how the order goes. And I'll give you a couple tricks along the way. So bow number 1. These are all really adorable, so everyone contain yourself because they're so cute. Bow number 2 is this nice little bow. Very adorable. So bow number 1, bow number 2, bow number 3, another cute smaller bow, which I really enjoy, but you could see the difference in bow number 1 and bow number 2 with the beautiful soft, delicate edges there. So there is 1, 2, 3, and here is bow number 4. And bow number 4 consists of 5 dies, so you could see really the fun detail, the layering. So there is bow 1 through 4. So you can see these guys. Whoop. All right, next I'm going to show you guys bows 5 through 8. And again, I'm sure, because I know you guys, like me, stalk our website, so I'm sure you've seen the amazing designer samples on there. So a lot of fun. All right, here is bow number 5, and this is the bow I'm going to be making for you guys this evening. Bow number 6, this guy right here. Bow number 7, really fun. I love the 3 little ribbon loops. I might try to figure out how to make that in real life with actual ribbon material. And bow number 8, a really fun 3D, a nice pop, and you've got those big ribbon loops. With the ones like this, you just want to make sure if you're using a pattern paper, you're going to see the front and the back of that paper. So that's something else to keep in mind when you're creating these 3D bows. All right, now to get started, we are going to, like I said, be creating bow number 5. And I'm just going to tell you guys my little tools. So I am using a tiny little clip. These little guys, I don't know about you guys, but I have bags and bags of these. Clearly, I thought I was going to be making a project with a ton of these. So I like have a lifetime supply of the little clothing picks, which would look really cute with our baby onesie. And then you can either use your Queen & Company pen or your Queen & Company tool here, but I have found that is helpful to round out my edges. So again, we are starting with bow. We are doing bow number 5. So I've gone ahead and cut out 1 of each item. It definitely helps to see, like this guy here, you need to cut out 2. So make sure you go and you see, I love the color coordinating because that made it really easy to decide what color I wanted my parts. So I wanted to do the light pink and the polka dot. So seeing where each piece ended up really helps in the planning for your bow. Okay, so to get started, the scalloped edge here, this like nice part, is going to be the front of your bow. So I am going to, and I do have glue all over me from making these. So for those of you watching on your giant television close up, just back away or take your glasses off so you don't see my glue-dried fingers. Okay, so I am literally just curling my paper, and this makes it just a little easier for it to go into bow form, I have found. So this is step 1 for me. I am going to be using a white craft glue, so this dries quickly. You can absolutely use your little gloobers. You can play around and see what works for you. I like this because it dries nice and quick. And it will even dry nice and quick if you sit here and hold that in your hands and let that dry. Again, a nice little tool here is to take these little baby clothespins and hold that shut to dry. Once that's all done, and by the way, I am doing the cooking show magic, so this still probably needs like a minute or so, but I have one already done for us. So I'm going to pop that out. And now I've got layer number 1. And while that's drying is when you can go in and start working on your second layer. So this is layer number 2. I also can't wait to see you guys coming up with extra bows using all of these separate pieces. So, you know, these are just great die guides for 8 bows, but I'm sure you can start mixing and matching and put other ones together and come up with some fabulous bow designs of your own. I think that would be fabulous. Okay, so for this one, for bow number 5, you're actually bringing that second one in and wrapping it around the first one. So some of them you're just layering, like this one here and this one here. But so pay attention again, like what the next step is before you get all glue crazy, because I definitely go a little glue crazy sometimes. I know, shocker, spoiler alert. All right, so when I lay this down, I'm gonna flip it over and make sure it's nice and even before I really push down on the glue. So I kind of move it around a little bit. Then I'm gonna go in, so I added glue on these tips too, so I put a little glue dot on the back and glue on each of those sides, and then I'm just gonna come in and I'm squishing it with my fingernail tool, and then doing that again, squishing that with my fingernail tool, and by squishing I'm just talking about the inside. And then I'm gonna close that again to let that sit and dry. Oh, and look, I have the next one already dried and ready to go. But while that's drying, you can just take your 2 little tails. I do think this one's my favorite because I like the really long tail and I like the layered tail look. I think it looks super cute. So that's why I'm demoing this one, because I think this is a fun one. Well, they're all fun. Again, I'm always like, it's hard to pick your favorite. This is my favorite now. Tomorrow, I might have a new favorite. You just never know with me. Okay, so I glued those together, added a little bit more glue. Now I'm gonna take this guy. And now I did this both ways, so you can add this little wraparound piece now to the center if it's easier for you when it's thinner. On most of these, they put all the pieces together, like the actual tails and the ribbon, and then do that center piece. So again, I've done it both ways. I'm gonna follow all the directions not to confuse anybody, even though sometimes I'm not good at following instructions. Ha ha ha. I'm a great teacher and telling you, yeah, you know, it's always fun to play around. Figure out how you want to do it. Sometimes you need to break the rules, right? Okay, for crafting, of course, just crafting. Okay, with this one, you can also, what I was doing with these little centerpieces was just kind of curling them up. So I was rolling them on this little piece just to give them that nice curl look already. And then when you glue it down here, it's a little easier to manipulate so it doesn't like flatten out. Helps if I could see. This is why I have glue on my fingers, because I have done nothing but shoved my hands into glue today. But you know, it's important. It's all part of the job. Getting a little gluey every now and then. Okay, so you're just gluing the back. And then again, I'm just squishing my little fingernails back there because you still want to have this nice raised center ribbon piece. And you could take this little guy again to raise that up. You can also gently squish these little guys in to make so you could see the before and after where it's really flat over here and nice and squishy there. So I just gently squish them to give them that curved look again. And there is our bow. Is that not the cutest? I mean, it's adorable. Love it. And you could see like how totally different, just by obviously playing around with all your adorable different Queen & Company papers, how totally different these can look. These again this is the same bow. This is number 1 using 2 different paper pads. So it's going to be really exciting to see all the different things you guys do. Okay, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the fabulous, dun, 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 I know you guys have all been like stalking this like crazy, the Crafty Queen Set. And this includes 20 steel dies and the 4x3 stamp set. And let me just tell you, as you can see from my samples up here, I had way too much fun putting all these little guys together. So adorable. I know you've seen the fabulous samples on the website. They're super cute too. So I made myself a purple set. I made myself a pink set. And then I made myself a teal set. And probably if I wasn't making bows all day, I would have every color of the rainbow because these are so stinking cute. So if you noticed on the sample, I just wanted to mention the little glue gun here has like a different color handle. That's not one of the dies included, so I just want to show you what to do to create that different color handle if you want to follow the samples along. Let me quickly set all my little supplies to the side. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to just do the assembly of the glue gun. Then I'm going to show you the other two new items. And then we are going to make a really quick wreath using our pink craft tools. I literally just cut all my fingernails off, so it's like learning how to use my hands again. Okay, so very simply, if you want to add a different color handle, just cut out what color you want it. So I cut out the white one. I'm just going to add a little glue and a little glue to the tip here. So I'm going to take my white glue handle now and just add that right there. So really simple. I wanted you guys to see how easy it is before you're like, where is this die? You know, we were just getting fancy with you, giving you other ideas on creating your glue gun. So I just used, with all of these, I have like, it's not a glossy cardstock. This is from my stash. It's not a mirrored cardstock. It's kind of like a frosted silver cardstock. So, sorry, don't ask me where I got it. It's literally old in my stash forever, and I pulled it out and thought it was perfect. You might be able to use some foil as well. So here is the little glue gun piece, your little glue stick, and I just added a little adhesive right there. Stuck my little glue stick piece right there. Just give that a little pressure for a second. And then voila, you have your awesome little glue sticks. Another fun thing is the little Q in here, and I'm pretty sure it was meant to go with the fabulous sheer glue. Voila. But I think you could add your logo to everything. So I put the Q on my paper cutter. I put the Q on my glue. I put the Q on my awesome little glue gun. So if you want to brand all your items, you can totally do that. And we're going to do that to this guy here. So I'm just going to add a little glue to my glue gun, to my Q, and drop that on just like that, and then make it even, and there we go. Okay, the other two items I wanted to tell you guys about are these brand new flower embellishments, and we have the cherry blossoms, which are these guys here. Please, again, check out the beautiful designer samples that have been created with the cherry blossoms. There are 16 total, and there are 8 transparent and 8 of the solid color, as you could see. And attaching these to your projects, I definitely recommend using the larger glue dot because those hold heavier items like this down really well. And then we also have the chrysanthemums, and these are a total of 8, and they are just beautiful. These are really beautiful resin flowers and brand new tonight at Queen & Company. And these type of items normally go really fast. So make sure you add these to your cart tonight when you do your Black Friday shopping. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do really quick for you guys, and then I'll let you get back to your vacation, hopefully, is I just grabbed the wreath shaped kit. I didn't even tell you guys how adorable. Okay, we'll do that 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All right, so I've got the wreath shaped kit. Oh, I have 10 more minutes. Why am I spazzing? The wreath shaped kit. And I took the outline dies and I just cut out an actual wreath. And then I grabbed my sparkle string and I taped it down on one section and just wrapped it around my wreath. So we are gonna set that down here. And then really simple, I'm just gonna start, well, I'm gonna start with my bow. And this is a little crooked, so I think I'm gonna do my bow right down here. And I'm gonna add a little, how do I wanna stick my bow on there? Oh, here we go. We will add a little square to the back of each of my pieces here. So I'm gonna do one here and one here. Perfect. And peel that off with your non-fingernails. All right. Let's see. It's really thick down here. I obviously cut it very crooked. I'm going to go right here and just push that down lightly. I don't want to squish my bow. So here is my pink bow. I tried to have my camera zoom in for you guys so you could see everything really close. And now I have the tiniest workspace. So I will try to, there we go, get everything on camera for you guys. Okay, so really fun. I'm just gonna add a tiny little bit of rolly adhesive to the back of each of these. And I'm just gonna go through and start adding these guys into my wreath. So just a little bit of rolly. I am gonna tuck it. And then now you have a super fun, adorable Queen & Company wreath. I know you guys love sending each other little items and cards, so I don't know what queen wouldn't love receiving this, because it would be fun and cute. So we're gonna do a little tape up here, my little rolly adhesive, and then even though this is a totally different color than all the rest, we are gonna add that guy too, because I needed one more. You can add a little saying, but I think I'm gonna leave mine without it. I made this just for you. You could even throw this down here. I don't know, with or without. Well, I won't attach it. I'll just set it there for now, see if it grows on me. But there is a very quick, fun Queen & Company crafty wreath. Oh, you guys, we can't forget these. We can't forget our bling. Let's throw a few little rhinestones in there. It would be like me not using diamonds. It would just be devastating, because that really makes it lovely. And this is all the pink rhinestones I have, and I've been going crazy with them. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do just one more there. Fabulous. You can even put one in the middle of your bow. Bloop. There we go. Okay, I'm just sticking it to my finger. I need to actually stick it to the bow. Voila! Okay, right? It's always about the beautiful rhinestones. And I also wanted to show you guys quickly, so let's scoot this guy over so you can stare at it. Really fun to make your own tags. So I've got a pink tag, not a pink tag, there's our pink wreath. We have the blue here, handmade with lots of love. I wanted to show you guys the awesome stamp set. One of a kind art created by, and then obviously you could throw your name in there. If this had come from a store, it wouldn't look this great, right? Handmade with lots of love. If you knew how hard I worked to make this, you would never throw this away. Is that not so true? Made with love, not perfection. Huh, right here, Demo Donna. Totally, that fits. Okay, so I am gonna take my first tag, and this is from Foundation Die number 3. So again, you could bust out a bunch of these when you're waiting in the car. And I'm just gonna do a little sheer glue on one side, and we'll just do the hot glue gun on the other, and then look at that. You've just got your tag ready to go. For our purple one, I am absolutely going to be using the paper cutter because I think that's awesome. Mary Ann made some beautiful gift tags, which I think are adorable. So check those out. I'm going to go with this and the scissors because the scissors are awesome. I love the scissor card with all the different color scissors. I know there were also some gold scissors. Loved them. Black handled scissors. Oh, so many fun ideas. I think I'm going to go right about there. All right, and now you've got 2 fun little tags that you can put on gifts, or you can put on the back of the card, or you could put on the back of a huge card with a big gift in it. We've also got our little wreath that we made. Don't forget all your fabulous bows. Of course, the 2 brand new beautiful flowers, the cherry blossoms and the chrysanthemums. So go check those out. Have fun, you guys. Remember, 20% off site-wide, first time ever for Queen & Company. So that is very cool. I hope you guys enjoy yourself. And we're wishing you all, from all of us at Queen & Company, a very happy Thanksgiving. Be healthy, stay safe. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you again soon. Bye, everybody.